It's raining, and a young boy stands beside his father's gravestone. An old Yakuza boss sitting in a car threatens him, demanding the current month's installment payment before tomorrow, or he'll be killed. The Yakuza boss then drives away. The boy's name is Denji, and he's burdened with repaying his deceased father's debts to the Yakuza. Lost and unsure of what to do, Denji unexpectedly sees a small devil dog with a chainsaw protruding from its head. Denji initially thinks the dog will harm him, but he sees that the dog is severely injured, exhausted, and barely able to move. Feeling pity, Denji gives the dog some of his blood to drink. Drinking blood heals Devil's injuries, and the dog's internal wounds immediately disappear. Denji tells the dog that he saved its life and asks for help hunting devils in return. From that day on, Denji works as a devil hunter with the chainsaw dog, repaying his father's debts and surviving. As Denji reaches his teenage years, he names his canine partner and friend Pochita. Despite working tirelessly and even selling his kidney, right eye, and one of his testicles, Denji's father's debts remain unpaid. Hearing Pochita barking, Denji knows a devil is nearby, and they fight and defeat a tomato devil together. Denji receives 400,000 yen from the Yakuza boss, but after deducting the debts, he only has 70,000 yen left. Elsewhere, the Yakuza boss's driver questions why he hires an ugly loser like Denji as a devil hunter. The Yakuza boss explains that Denji is paying off his father's debts, making him a cheap and easily controlled worker, unlike other devil hunters. He compares Denji to a dog, easily commanded. On the way home, the driver offers Denji 100 yen to eat a cigarette. Denji agrees and does it. The driver throws the money on the ground and drives away, and Denji immediately spits out the cigarette. Returning to his dilapidated home, Denji and Pochita share a plain cake without jam to fill their stomachs. Denji doubts if he can repay all the debt before he dies. Denji confides in Pochita, his only confidant, revealing his dream, to live long enough to be with a girlfriend. Currently, his health is deteriorating due to selling his body parts, and he coughs up blood. Denji reveals that his mother also died from a heart disease, coughing up blood. That night, the Yakuza boss takes Denji to a deserted factory, claiming there are devils to hunt. Inside, there are no devils. Denji is stabbed in the back, and both he and Pochita cough up blood. The Yakuza boss reveals he's controlled by a zombie devil. The Yakuza, driven by greed, made a deal with the devil, turning his entire gang into zombies. On the zombie devil's orders, many zombies attack Denji. He tries to escape but falls after being stabbed. The zombies overwhelm Denji, tearing his body apart, and both he and Pochita die. However, Denji's blood flows into Pochita's mouth, reviving him. Pochita remembers Denji's words from their time together. If Denji dies fighting devils, Pochita should take over his body and live happily as a human. But Pochita chooses to give his heart to Denji, sacrificing himself to save him. Denji often shared his dreams with Pochita, who enjoyed them like stories. Now sacrificing his life, Pochita asks Denji to continue telling him stories of his dreams in his dreams. Denji awakens, finding his injuries healed and a chainsaw cord on his chest. The zombies, seeing Denji alive, attack again. Denji pulls the chainsaw cord, transforming into a devil-human hybrid with chainsaws on his head and arms. He brutally slaughters all the zombies around him. He destroys the zombie devil with his chainsaw and eliminates the Yakuza members who betrayed him. Soon, a car arrives at the factory and 3 people enter. They are public safety devil hunters. Among them is a pink-haired woman, presumably their leader, named Makima. Makima approaches Denji, stating she smells something strange, neither human nor devil. Denji asks her to hug him. When Makima hugs him, Denji reverts to his human form. Makima confirms he's human but still smells of devil, giving him 2 choices: be killed as a devil or join their devil hunter organization and live as a human. Denji, realizing he can eat good food and live comfortably if he joins, immediately agrees. Denji rides in Makima's car, his stomach growling loudly from hunger. Makima asks Denji his name and he replies, Denji. Makima warns him to obey her and not resist like a dog. Denji realizes he's being treated like a dog and feels slightly disappointed, but Makima takes him to a restaurant and buys him whatever he wants, making him very happy. Denji, extremely anemic, faints between Makima's breasts. When he wakes up, he sees his favorite foods laid out before him. Denji pretends to be unwell, asking Makima to feed him, and she complies. Denji, instantly infatuated with Makima, asks her what type of guy she likes. Makima replies, someone like you. Denji, thrilled by her response, resolves to make Makima his girlfriend. Makima takes Denji to the Devil Hunters headquarters, explaining there are 2 types of Devil Hunters, civilians and public safety, with the latter having more privileges. She says there are over 1,000 Devil Hunters. Denji is excited, thinking he'll work with Makima. However, Makima gives him a uniform and introduces him to his senior, Aki Hayakawa. Denji is disappointed that he won't be working with Makima. Makima tells Denji that if he wants to work with her, he needs to work hard in his current role and prove his worth. Denji accompanies Hayakawa on patrol. Hayakawa takes him to a secluded area and starts punching him until he falls to the ground. He threatens Denji to quit immediately and warns him that he'll kick his ass if he tries to get close to Makima. Hayakawa explains that being a devil hunter is dangerous and people can die unexpectedly. He pressures Denji to quit if he only joined because of Makima. Denji kicks Hayakawa in the groin, knocking him to the ground. He clarifies that he's not a lecher, but joined to fight devils. They fight fiercely, injuring each other. Eventually, Hayakawa is caught off guard and defeated. Denji takes him to Makima, saying Hayakawa was attacked by a nut devil and suffered severe damage to his family jewels. Makima, realizing they fought, warns them not to fight each other. She tells Hayakawa to integrate Denji into his devil extermination unit. Hayakawa initially refuses, but agrees when he learns Denji can transform into Chainsaw Man. He takes Denji to live with him. The next morning, Hayakawa takes Denji to a building to exterminate a fiend, a devil that controls a human corpse. Denji doesn't use his devil powers to fight the fiend, using only an axe, which makes Hayakawa think Denji is lenient on devils because he's familiar with them. Hayakawa explains that a devil exterminated his entire family, which is why he shows no mercy to devils. Denji says he can now eat whatever he wants and has a stable job, leaving only one dream to fulfill: touching a girl's boobs. Makima introduces Denji to Power, a fiend to work with him on minor missions like patrols. Denji, seeing Power's breasts, immediately agrees to work with her. They go on patrol. Sensing blood, Power jumps off a tall building like Superman and transforms her blood into a large hammer, then carelessly smashes a sea cucumber devil. Unfortunately, the devil Power exterminates belongs to a civilian hunter, not public safety. Makima informs Denji and Power that interfering with and exterminating another hunter's devil is punishable by arrest. Power blames Denji, claiming she only acted on his orders, shifting all the blame to him. Denji denies giving any orders and insists Power is lying. Makima avoids assigning blame and warns them to avoid repeating the mistake, and she continues to have them work together. The next morning, they arrive at a house to exterminate a bat devil. Power, noticing Denji's distracted state, attacks him first with her blood hammer, knocking him down. She then grabs his legs and drags him into the house, presenting him to the bat devil. The bat devil grabs Denji with one hand, lifting him into the air, and reveals that his right hand was damaged by devil hunters, and he had to hide in the darkness for a long time. He drinks Denji's blood to heal his hand, but finds it repulsive because Denji's blood is a devil-human hybrid, mixed with Pachita's blood, not purely human. He throws Denji away. However, the bat devil's right hand immediately heals. Power, having fulfilled the bat devil's request, demands the return of her Miaoi. The bat devil ignores her and swallows Miaoi whole. Before becoming a devil hunter, Power was a blood devil with no friends. One day, she befriended a cat she named Miaoi. One night, the bat devil snatched Miaoi from her and demanded a human in exchange for the cat's return. The bat devil breaks his promise and swallows Power as well, and tries to fly away. Denji clings to the bat devil's leg and goes with him. Denji pulls his chainsaw cord and transforms into Chainsaw Man, using his chainsaws to attack the bat devil's right hand. Denji avoids harming innocent civilians during their fight, even using a car as a projectile against the bat devil, causing an explosion. The bat devil retaliates with sonic waves, sending Denji flying. Some buildings are damaged during the fight. The bat devil, assuming Denji is dead, prepares to eat a human to heal his injuries. However, Denji is still alive and appears even stronger than before. He uses his chainsaws to destroy the bat devil, killing him. Power finds herself inside the bat devil's stomach with Miaoi, and she recalls their time together in the forest, hunting beasts, and how the bat devil took Miaoi, forcing her to flee into human territory. Then she loses consciousness. When she wakes up, she sees Denji holding her, and she realizes he has defeated the bat devil. Power asks why he saved her, even though she tried to kill him. Denji points to her breasts and replies, "Because of these." Power apologizes for her deception and offers to let him touch her chest as compensation. Denji is overjoyed that his dream is coming true, but just as he's about to celebrate, his right arm is severed by a sudden attack. The attacker is the Leech Devil, who picks up Denji's severed arm and eats it. Power, heavily injured and unable to move, tells Denji to escape with Miaoi. Denji ignores her and tries to transform into Chainsaw Man, but his blood level is too low from the previous fight with the Bat Devil, and he can't produce enough chainsaws. The Leech Devil reveals that she and the Bat Devil were lovers and she's here to avenge his death. However, she finds Denji attractive and similar to her kind, and offers to spare him if he leaves Power in the cat. Denji refuses, and the Leech Devil attacks, using her limbs to grab and throw him. Denji tries to fight back, but without enough chainsaws, he's easily beaten. He feels as small as an ant before the Leech Devil. The Leech Devil is incredulous that Denji killed her lover. Denji declares he can't die until he gets a girlfriend, and suddenly jumps onto the Leech Devil, using his small chainsaw to slash her neck, causing injury. Enraged, the Leech Devil attacks fiercely. Denji, still lacking sufficient chainsaws, is unable to defend himself, and the leech pierces his chest with her long tongue. Just as the Leech Devil is about to eat Denji, Hayakawa and his team arrive. Hayakawa orders his devil pet, the Fox Devil, to bite off the Leech Devil's head, saving Denji. The Fox Devil, on Hayakawa's command, consumes the bodies and internal organs of the deceased Bat and Leech Devils, cleaning the area. Emergency services arrive and transport the injured to the hospital. Denji wakes up in the hospital and sees Hayakawa, who explains that he easily reattached Denji's severed arm using blood infusion, saying Denji is becoming more like a devil. Hayakawa reveals that he used his contracted Fox Devil to save Denji, requiring a significant amount of his blood to empower the Fox Devil to fight the Leech Devil. He also states that he saw surveillance footage of Power trying to kill Denji, and of Denji saving Power from inside the Bat Devil, and he warns Denji again not to trust or protect devils. After questioning Denji, Hayakawa releases Power, warning her not to betray the Devil Hunters again. That night, Hayakawa informs Makima that Denji defeated the Bat Devil, was severely injured by the Leech Devil, and is now hospitalized, and that they found no trace of the Gun Devil's flesh on either devil. Denji, already healed, leaves the hospital with Hayakawa. The next morning, as they prepare breakfast, they hear a loud knock at the door. It's Power and Miyawi who break down the door. Makima calls, stating that Power is difficult to manage in the office, and asks Hayakawa to take her. Hayakawa reluctantly agrees to take in another monkey. Power, being a carnivore, throws away the vegetables on the table. Denji tells her to respect the farmers who worked hard to grow them. That night, as Denji cleans the filthy bathroom Power left behind, she arrives. As per their agreement, Power allows Denji to touch her breasts. Power grants Denji 3 touches as compensation for saving Miyawi, defeating the Bat Devil, and covering up her attempt to betray him.